Well, guys, I've got some bad news. I've recently been diagnosed with buying stupid online syndrome. As you can see, it's gotten bad. It affects 1 in 100,000 idiots. The symptoms consist of mostly buying stupid online. You know, my CPA hates me. I've already gotten 4 notices from the bank to foreclose my house. I'm probably gonna have to show my daughter these videos when she asks why I couldn't afford to send her off to college. But the good news is I now am the proud owner of the biggest lure in the world. She's beautiful. Let's unbox her. This is literally the world's largest fishing lure, and I had to buy it. Oh my, dude, I don't even know if it's in one piece. That's the scary part. There's dents in it. Like, this could be absolutely disastrous, and it could be a good $1,000 down the drain. What the hell? It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Is this a joke? Just kidding. It's in here. I'm just playing. It's all in one piece. You guys ready for this? Feast your eyes on the most ridiculous lure that YouTube has ever seen. Holy oh my God, I'm so glad it wasn't busted up. Like I said, this was a journey. This thing went all the way across the many oceans to get to my small little humble abode in Texas, all the way from freaking Botany. Oh my gosh, dude. Here's an original floater. And here's an original floater plus size. The story behind this lure is pretty brief, so I won't bore you. The other day I was on YouTube, and for whatever reason, a video of a bunch of Japanese anglers popped up on my feed. And in the thumbnail was one of these dudes like holding this lure like this. And I was like, okay, I'm obviously gonna click on this. So I clicked on the video, and it's a video of a bunch of bass guys fishing a clean water reservoir, and they're actually bass fishing. But at one point in the day, they get bored from catching fish, and they tie this very lure on. I don't think I've ever wheezed or laughed so hard in my entire life. It was the funniest ever. The light bulb went up my head. Holy, I should do this. I love doing stupid things. As you may know, if you've been a long time follower of this channel, I like to buy ridiculous lures. For example, behind me, here's a lure that's made out of literal horse skin that cost $1,000. Some may call it a problem, some may call it a hobby. I don't know what to call it. It's kind of walking the edge of both, I will say that. But when I saw that you could purchase one of these lures, I had to jump on it. Very hard to get my hands on this. Like I said, I had to order all the way from Australia. It sat at customs for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, in customs, they removed some very vital parts of this lure in order for us to fish with it, such as the bill. This also had legitimate hooks on it. They removed those as well. I guess they figured hooks are too dangerous to send over to a country where you can carry guns. Today's mission and goal is to get this thing ready to fish. First things first, let's grab some materials at Home Depot to build out our new Goliath lure. So, imagine this is our giant lure. It's basically the same design, color, and look. We don't have a bill, so we have to design a bill. And for those of you who don't know, a bill is what enables a jerkbait, a crankbait to dive deep and gives it that wobble action that looks like an injured minnow. Now, we have to make sure that this giant lure looks like an injured minnow because it's just an oversized minnow in a sense. So what we're doing right now is we're looking for plexiglass. I think that's like the best option that I can think of for creating a bill. The only problem is the plexiglass has to be 1 inch thick in width. Oh, excuse me. We have to stack the plexiglass together in order to get that bill that's gonna slide right in place in our gigantuan lure. So I figured let's get some JB Weld to glue this together. I don't know, JB Weld or maybe some polymer glue. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look around here. We just dropped a freaking band at Lowe's. We have surpassed the $1,000 budget. I think we're like $1,400 deep in this project right now. So that being said, do me a favor, it would mean a lot. Like this video, share it, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because I don't do this for my health. I do this because I know you guys will find it interesting. And I also have a bit of a screw loose. How you doing, brother? Big old diesel behind us. Let's get out of here. All right, we've got our template all ready to go. There's the outline from the original, just cheap plywood template. I don't know how this is gonna go. The scary part is we may make this and create it and glue it onto to this lure, and it may not even swim. This whole fiasco right now of us creating a bill would have been avoided if Australia would have not held us up at customs and just let me ship a bill across the pond. By the way, that reminds me, I'm starting my own illegal lure making company. You know, shoot me a message if you want your own illegal bill, I guess, because they're banned. They're banned in the United States. This just in. Oh my gosh, dude. Voila. Looks good, dude. Looks freaking good. A little bit of chip there, but we can always sand that down. Oh, dude. How cool is that? Wow, this is gonna look sexy, dude. I cannot freaking believe this. It actually looks like a lure now. Oh my goodness, dude. Hopefully this holds for tomorrow's fishing mission. We're after some big fish. Mostly water-dwelling mammals, sharks, great white sharks, anything 10 foot and above. So we gotta make sure this thing swims. I'm just worried about it getting, like, it pushing and wanting to pop itself out. But then again, it's, you know. The final step, we're taking the fabricated bill and installing it on our lure. All right, epoxy going down. Well, this stuff's thick, bro. Thick with 3 C's. Oh, fireworks, all right. Let's mix it up. We are defying all logic, pushing all limits by fishing the one lure that nobody should ever fish. If there's a lure out there and someone says I can't fish with it, I'm accepting that challenge. That was the first thing that this guy said when I bought this. He called me, he's like, "Oi mate, bloody customs is holding up the lure. They're not giving you the bill." And I'm like, "Why? That's the whole point of this, right? I'm gonna fish with this." And he's like, "Oh, oi, what? You gonna fish with it?" And he was very confused. And he basically told me I couldn't fish with it. So now I'm fishing with it. I also want to apologize for one of the most disgusting and horrible Australian accents. Yeah, man, what's going on? What's your name? Gideon. Gideon, nice to meet you. Doing some fishing today?
Can I get a picture?
Of course. Here you go, man. Yeah, of course, dude. Have a good one.
You too.
Take care. See ya. Have a good one.
Y'all have a good trip out there.
Thanks. We'll try. All right. Hopefully this swims, dude. Oh my God. How ridiculous is that? It's kind of on its side right now. Hang on, let me get some slack. Come on, catch. It's got to catch. Oh, oh, there she goes. There she goes. She's doing it. She wants to. It's kind of going. Dude, you need so much force just to get this thing to move. Okay, hang on. Let me let some line out. Wow, this is crazy, dude. We're trying to get this lure to swim. You need so much force. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Look at that. Yes, dude. It's swimming. It looks just like a jerkbait. Come on. I have to stick my whole rod in the water just to get the bill down. There's not enough weight on the ass end of it. Okay. Hey, let's try that again. That bill's holding really nice. There it goes. There it goes. That's what's up. There it goes. Dude, that is absolutely ignorant. Holy. There it goes. Oh my God. It takes a little getting used to using this lure, as does, you know, every lure out there. But I think we finally figure out how to get its true swim. It's definitely heavier. It's on the heavier side, I'll just put it that way. It's a bit dense. So in order to keep this thing from just floating on the surface, I have to do this little technique where I have to stick my entire rod in the water. By the way, the rod that I'm using today is dubbed the Snagging Special. It's let's see, about a 4-foot rod. It's the equivalent of a tree trunk, if you ever used one of those actions before. And paired with our Snagging Special, I've got a 10,000 spinning reel. This is meant for sharks, but today we're using it for lures. You just gotta have the right gear for the right techniques. Like with a topwater lure, use a 7-foot. With a frog, use a 7.6. For an oversized 6-foot jerkbait, you gotta use little shark tackle. But I think I figured it out. I think I figured out how to get this bait to swim. Unfortunately, it is kind of on one side. There's not a whole lot of weight balance at the bottom end. Like I said, we weren't able to get the hook shipped from Australia, so we had to roll with these 14-ounce hooks, which are enormous yet alone, but they are absolutely dwarfed by the overall size of this bait. This is the first time we're putting this thing in the water. It looks so sick. Let's see if I can get it to swim for you guys. It's kind of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie, but gotta put my motor on constant, stick the rod in the water. Let's take a look at this action. Let's see what this puppy's all about. Come on, baby. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Come on. Yes. Yes. There she goes. Oh, look at that action. Wow. If that doesn't scream eat me, I don't know what does. Oh, wow. That bill is holding so well. It's hard to describe how much force is behind the action of this lure. I am literally shaking over here. Look at that thing go. Look at that. Dude, no way. No freaking way. It officially works. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm like actually out of breath. I'm about to throw my shoulder out. Can I get a running start? It's about as far as I'll be able to launch it, dude. I'm actually surprised I was able to get under it. Dude. Okay, I will say that my other jerk baits do cast a little bit farther, but this thing definitely moves more water. We've confirmed that the Gargantuan lure not only floats, but looks amazing in the water. It's got hooks. It's got a newly designed bill fabricated by yours truly. We got a rod for it and a reel for it and a line for it. I think the only thing left to do now is get some people's opinions and see what they think of our new setup. Ever since Panoptix, there hasn't been a new popular technique in town, so I'm here to ruffle some feathers, make some wake, and change the game. I'm about to put y'all on the new wave. That is the go big or go home technique. Woo! Oh yeah, good stroke on that one. Just had a subscriber that was lurking on us. I don't know where he's at right now, but I got a DM. I always check my DMs. I don't do the best job responding to them, but I do try. But I saw a DM, someone said, this is from Riker, said, bro, I thought you were in like some sort of trouble or caught a bird, got closer and you were throwing what looks like a buoy, referring to our lure. It's not that big, is it? Clearly this guy's not a weathered angler. He hasn't seen the new wave that all the anglers are hopping on. Like Panoptix, old news, live imaging, forget it. No man, we're all good. Just out here doing a bit of pre-fishing for the next derby, looking for only bigs. Did y'all just get out here? What? What's wrong? Y'all want to throw the big baits out here?
I have some big baits.
Yeah, no, we were just fooling around. We weren't actually fishing today, but yeah, I had to get this ship from Australia, and we're just seeing if it swims.
Yeah,
swims.
It doesn't look like it swims very well.
It needs more weight on the bottom, but if you go like maybe 5 knots and you stick the rod in the water, minty. It just cranks like money. Yeah, so no, we're just fooling around. I might do a little bit of fishing after we're done filming this video, but y'all have any luck? No, I can't get much. What are y'all fishing for? Oh, nice. Do you know what's in here? Like, is there bass or? Yeah. Look, anything like really big? Okay. Yeah, this is my first time out. I don't really know what I'm doing, just kind of messing around. Got a nice topwater action to it. Waiting for a great white to come up and clock this thing. Are there any great whites in here, Caleb? Do you know?
I think there's like 2.
2. Yeah, I looked at the DNR report. It's like bass, catfish, sunfish, and then an occasional great white. Well, I've just been trolling this giant lure around the marina for about a good 30 minutes now, like an absolute idiot trying to get people to react. And I don't know if people are stunned or uninterested, but very few people have even said anything. Like, I've been trying to entice it, been like, hey, fishing's good. Like, no, oh yeah, it's been tough for me though, just not eating the big baits today. Like, no one gives a flying. This is just part 1. First things first. Oh my God, dude, this is obnoxious. First things first, We had to make sure it floats. We had to make sure that the bill that we installed works. But I'm thinking this, is we're gonna take this lure to an urban setting. Maybe introduce some anglers or maybe some non-anglers to the new style of fishing. You know, hopefully I don't piss anyone off by shedding some light on these secrets. There's probably a couple old heads out here that don't want me to talk about the big baits. Caleb and I were talking about this last night. Is it possible? Are there any fish out there that could potentially take a bite out of this? And he was thinking during peak tarpon season, when you get all those aggressive sharks around, you could probably get a fish at the very least to swipe at this thing. Maybe in the given opportunity, we'll make that happen. If this video does get, let's say, what do you think, 10,000 likes, we will legitimately try to catch a fish on this lure. And by fish, I mean a literal great white shark. Well, not great white, they're federally protected, aren't they? I think it would be so cool if we got like a nice hammerhead like chunk out of this. 10,000 likes is all it's gonna take for us to take this out on the ocean to see if we can catch something truly enormous. Although there's some big fish in this lake, I don't think there's anything big enough to eat this. But anyway, I appreciate the view. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video, giving it a like, dropping a comment, and be sure to subscribe. Notice a lot of people watching the videos out there aren't subscribed, so subscribe to the channel. I think doing fun and stupid stuff like this is interesting. It really hasn't been done too much on YouTube. I love bass fishing. I love the videos we're filming now, but I want to sprinkle a little zest on the channel and just kind of step outside the limits and, well, to be quite frank, do really stupid. I love doing stupid. But drop a comment, let us know what we should film next with this gargantuan lure, and we will make it happen. My promise to you. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate the view. As always, folks, keep fishing giant lures. Never stop.